Where's Louis? Now, we're supposed to have Stuart Piper here. Where's Stuart? Now, this is a regular section of our show, Andrew. That's a good link. Right, at 7:10 every Tuesday on Doncaster is Great, because it is, we have a section called Where's Louis? And that is a distinct reference to Louis Tomlinson. Now, Louis Tomlinson is 19 years of age, from Bessica in Doncaster. You're supposed to nod your head as if you understand what I'm saying. Yes, good. You've heard of him, haven't you, Gordon? Yeah. In fact, we've all heard of Louis. And we're all, on this show, we are really, 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 really proud to have Louis Tomlinson come from Doncaster, because he's done great things. He's gone for it. He's, not said, oh, I'd like to do this. He's actually gone the extra mile and said, yeah, I'm going to go for it. He put in for the X Factor. Didn't work out the way he thought it was going to work out, or hoped it would work out, and probably worked out in a far better way, because he's now 1/5 of what some people would call the best boy band that's ever been.
Oh,
see?
Pushing it.
Well, you might say that, but there are many, many people out there who would say that One Direction are a fantastic group.
You've clearly not seen their new video.
I have.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to all these cynics that are hobbing around.
Well, these 50,
how dare they?
These 50-year-old cynics. Oh, sorry, 51-year-old cynics. So I forgot I was a year ahead at school, wasn't I?
So take that came back together again.
Right. Now, I'd like to start at the top of the show with some thanks. I want to thank somebody who I've never met. Her name is Laura, and I believe that Laura's Twitter name is LouisT_Carrot. Now, this is, as I understand it, and I'm not an aficionado of all things One Direction, but I believe that this is a reference to the fact that Louis Tomlinson likes carrots, or certainly likes girls who like carrots. It's not rude. So, now I also believe that Laura might be involved with the Scotland Under-15s rugby team, girl team. And I just want to say thank you very much to her, because Laura has made us aware of this song by Louis Tomlinson, which I didn't know about, and we will be playing it on Sign FM, won't we, Susan?
We will.
Now,
I'm ready.
You're ready. Now, before you do play it, what I would like to also say is that we are very, very keen, and have been right from the start that we had this show, to have Louis come on to this show so that we can actually interview him live. And we're still determined to achieve that. Now, everyone's looking out the window. Is he here?
It's Eric.
No, no, it's Eric the Turkish waiter. Do you know, I got excited. I thought it was Louis Tomlinson.
He looks a bit like him.
He does not look like Louis Tomlinson.
He does a bit.
He's even shaved his eyebrows.
I know, and do you know he paid 30 quid for them in Hull?
Yes, well.
So when he comes in, let's have a look. It was the first thing I noticed about him when I saw him today. I thought, what's he done to his eyebrows? Something terrible's happened. Yes. And he paid 30 quid for it.
Yes.
Right, do you think we should play this great song?
No, I don't.
Oh.
What I'd like to make people aware of is that someone else on Twitter called LouisT_MyLife told me about a twitition, which is a petition on Twitter. And we have a twitition to get Louis to come onto this show. We've made some progress. We've got 31 people who've signed it, but I'm sure we can do a lot better than that. So I would ask you if you could all, if anyone's listening here who would like Louis Tomlinson to be interviewed on this show, we have a petition called Where's Louis? And if you could sign that, we would be really, really grateful to you forevermore. We are determined to get Louis on here. We are great fans of Louis Tomlinson. He has been absolutely fantastic for Doncaster, and I know that he's going to go on to do even better and bigger things. Now, one sad thing, I think, is on Wikipedia, there's a section for One Direction. Now, Wikipedia, Susan, is something that you can actually develop yourself. You can actually put entries on it. Did you know that?
I did.
Right. Well, it may well be that people who are fans of Louis might want to go on to Wikipedia, because the section on Louis is lamentably short, in my opinion, and I'm sure that a lot more information could be put on there than is presently there. So, we have now the song Look After You. It was recorded by Louis Tomlinson when he was 16 years of age, when he was a student at Hall Cross in Doncaster. And we on Sun FM, on Doncaster is Great, are very, very proud indeed to say we're going to play this song for you and for Laura and for all the fans of One Direction and Louis Tomlinson.
We are.
Hit it.
Forget the urgency, but hurry up and wait. And my heart has started to separate. Whoa, 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 baby, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 baby, baby. And I look after you. Then I'll stand in your love, so few come and don't go. Will you, won't you be the one I'll always know? When I'm losing my control, this city spins around. You're the only one who knows you slow it down. Whoa, 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 baby, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 baby, baby. And I look after you. And I'll look after you. If ever there was a doubt, my love she leans into me. This most assuredly counts. I said most assuredly. And baby, and I look after you. After you. Whoa, 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 baby, and I look after you. It's always have and never hold you
Hi, this is Andrew Isaacs. I'm talking to Jay, Louie's mum, on Sign FM. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hooray! I'm excited.
Yeah, we are excited, actually.
So, I'm ringing from the south of France, actually.
Oh,
I'll be listening to you live here.
oh, well, that's incredible. I mean, I know we get people listening all around the world on Sign FM, but I'm not used to the south of France. Is it nice there?
Yeah, 33 degrees today. It's been fabulous.
Wasn't 2 weeks ago.
Just all my Twitter, people that are following me on Twitter from Venezuela listening, Israel, South America, absolutely all over the world listening to Sign FM.
Oh, that's amazing. That's absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you know, I've got goosebumps.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, literally, I've just had 618 mentions of people that are listening, so...
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah,
So that's,
it is.
yeah.
So,
I'm speechless.
I don't know where Louis is. I've been trying to contact him to see what they're recording this afternoon, so he's obviously
Yes.
contactless, but I mean, hopefully he's going to be able to podcast it afterwards.
Well, I'm pretty sure that he's on Twitter because 20 to 5 I noticed that Dakota Newton in Doncaster said Doncaster's full of chavs, and he replied saying, actually, there's some nice, warm, friendly people too. And that's very true, isn't it? So,
Yeah, that's, of course it's true.
so have we got any chance of getting your son onto this programme? We're
Sure,
desperate.
He will come on. It's absolutely fine. He spoke to his management. They're happy for him to do, local things, so that's fine.
Oh, brilliant.
Just getting him back to Doncaster, even though he always says when he drives in and he sees the welcome to Doncaster, he feels
Yeah.
really at peace.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's nice.
That's
He's
fab.
very proud of where he comes from, which is really good.
Yeah, absolutely, and I mean we're really proud of him as well. I mean, you know, he's gone for it, and he's done it in a very sort of dignified and right manner. You know, it's just very
Yeah.
impressive. I mean, because there's a
No,
lot.
He's conscious all the time that he can tell people that you can follow the things that you want to do, and sometimes when they deviate, and you end up having something much better, that's really good as well. And also, he encourages everyone to work hard at school and be a good friend to your close circle. Look after people around you. That's his motto.
That's fun. I am talking to Louis Tomlinson's mum, aren't I? This is not a wind-up.
no, it's me, Jay. Literally, I've been sat in the restaurant waiting for it, thinking, oh my God, I hope I can manage to tune in, but the internet here is quite good. So.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's just amazing. I mean, Louis's got some tremendous fans out there, hasn't he?
God, yeah. I mean, absolutely fantastic fans. I think collectively now One Direction have over 3 million followers on Twitter.
It's
Wow.
amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
And also they did, break a world record with Sony for having the most downloads, pre-order downloads before the single's release, beating that of Michael Jackson as well.
Yes, well, that shut Nigel Tomlinson up in this studio. He's a rock man.
And that's hard to do.
He's a rock man. Well, interesting. Louis likes all genres of music, so he's there's a lot of the album is guitar-driven, which is what Lou's always really keen to point out. It's not just typical pop. They've managed to get their own feel with it, and luckily Simon's let them have their own input into the things they wanted to record.
Yeah.
Rather than being completely manufactured and having to do what's been told of them, and they're really not doing that, so that's good.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
I like that song we've just played because I think he recorded that. Was it a couple of 2 or 3 years ago?
What's that?
The one that we've just played.
Oh yeah, I mean he was 16. He did it in his bedroom.
It's really good.
And on some very raw equipment, and he loves The Fray. The Fray have tweeted him and said that they thought it was a very good cover of their song, which was really nice.
Wow, that's amazing.
So that was quite a nice accolade for him, and he's ended up beating 4 people who he considers his family now, which is lovely.
Yeah.
And they're hoping they're going to be able to. I think they're hoping that they can let young people know that it's not all about. There's a lot of opportunities for young people, whether it be through music or working hard at school, following your dreams, going to university. He's got a lot of his friends, obviously, who are in their second year now at university. They're all following their dreams, and equally is as respectful to them, because he says that's what it's all about. Having no regrets and trying to follow what you want to do.
Yeah.
So,
well, I
a
mean,
mature young man for 19. He certainly is, and he's certainly grown up a lot in the last year.
yes.
I bet he has.
So he was born on Christmas Eve, I gather.
Yeah, me. That's where I work. I'm a midwife there on the Labour Suite. So it wasn't at the time, actually. But, yeah, when Louis was born, it was in the old days with the old consultant, Mr. Heslip, a very fantastic obstetrician, and carving the turkey, you know, on the ward on Christmas Day with the new baby, so that was very nice.
Wow.
And you know, he's always liked having his birthday actually on Christmas Eve. You know, all the family are around, people are off work, so.
Well, I always understood that it was never a good idea to have your birthday then, because you only got one set of presents. Is that right?
Well, I always had a very strict rule that he has to have 2 presents, and he always, luckily, everyone always adhered to that.
Oh, you should talk to my mum.
And birthday wrapping paper, it was my bugbear if a present arrived for Louis with Christmas paper on. But he's not so bothered now. He's grateful for what you get. That's how it should be, really.
Yeah.
I think he'll get a lot of presents this Christmas. I've just got a feeling there's a lot coming his way.
That's so funny, yeah. But, you know, he's really enjoying his time. They've been to LA 6 times, been to Sweden about 7 times. So he's seen a bit of the world, which is nice. And they're working very hard. You know, sometimes they work 15 hours a day, but they don't moan about it because they've been given a fantastic opportunity. And, you know, it's great that young people are really keen on working really hard, and that's one thing that I've always felt about the old boys in One Direction.
Yes.
Hard working, they're sensible. You know, they get all their they get their diaries, they work towards it. They're up in the middle of the night working on new material, thinking about, you know, all the things that they put in their annual, making sure it's a positive message to young people. So they're not taking any of it, you know, for granted, but also thinking about it a lot when they do stuff.
Could you just tell me a bit about this carrot malarkey? I mean, what is it about your son and carrots that's...
Well, Louis is a bit of a joker. He's also a bit of a party animal. He's just got back from the festival. He's off to Leeds Festival next week. He's been to Malaga. He loves going away. When he goes away with a guy that from Orkley, Stan, his best friend.
Right.
He remains very loyal to. And very early on X Factor, they did video diaries every week with the band. And Louis once said, you know, he likes girls who like carrots because he likes carrots. It was a bit of a joke. Since then, they get pelted with them when they're on stage.
Great.
Bags and bags. You know, Niall said that he had to dodge the carrots. And Sackfall's Livers management place in London. Where he goes, people give him carrots, and usually they write their Twitter name along the carrot in a marker. Please follow me. So he's certainly never been able to forget that he said it literally about 9 months ago now.
Right, and it's a good job he didn't say tomatoes then, wasn't it?
Pity he didn't say chocolate.
I mean, Laura, the girl who started this off with you,
yes,
really lovely girl. Speak to her on Twitter. A very devoted fan and a very nice young lady as well. So,
yeah.
You know, Louis is going to be tweeting her. I've been discussing it with him via email. So.
What's Laura's surname?
What's Laura's what, sorry?
What's Laura's surname?
I have no idea. I only know her as Laura or Louis T_Carrot.
All right. Well, Laura, let us know your surname.
We need to find out her surname, don't we?
We do. Susan's secretary is called Laura as well, and it's Laura Morrison, and she's from Scotland. So we're just wondering whether or not it's got anything to do with that. So
I don't think so. There's no connection there,
no.
I think.
But I mean, I only really became aware of how important your son is to so many people by actually starting to go on Twitter, and because once you do go on Twitter, you're deluged with One Direction and Louis Tomlinson fans.
Yeah, well, interestingly, Niall, the blonde Irish boy in the band, was his idol when he first started it was Robbie Savage.
Right.
He did something to do with Derby football. I don't know a lot about football. But he actually, Niall had followed Robbie and said that he was his idol. And in the end, Robbie actually had to delete Niall because he said he got so sabotaged by One Direction fans he couldn't see anything relevant or important that he needed to read.
Yeah.
He just got tweeted so many times. So they really are fantastic fans. I mean, they're just absolutely brilliant. They have been from the start, and also patient, waiting a year for the boys to, you know, release their first single.
Yes.
And obviously their album will be out in the autumn.
Yeah.
The video's great.
And the boys going on tour. and they'll be coming to somewhere near Doncaster, which is brilliant, because all the boys are going to be coming to their hometowns.
Where did they?
Indeed, very close by.
Oh, that's great. I mean, where did they film the video?
They filmed the video in LA, but it was sort of meant to look like a sort of English sort of beach, because they obviously want the boys to appear very British, which
Right.
they are. The weather is not terribly predictable in England, so.
No. So.
But yeah, they filmed it in LA, and on a lovely little cove. So the video was good. They enjoyed doing that a lot.
Yeah.
And working with some very nice people, very good people as well.
Well, I didn't rate your son's footballing skills on the video.
Oh, I know, kicking around, walking back.
Well, I liked his trousers.
Oh yeah, everyone seems to like his trousers.
Yeah, Louis is a fan of brightly coloured clothes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they look good.
You can't miss him, can you? That's
All
for sure.
stripes. Like, if you look, he's always got stripes on. He's a nautical boy.
So, does his dad have a full head of hair, or is he a bit like me and follically challenged?
No, he's got hair. No, he's not bald.
With a few wisps.
So he's got hair for life. He doesn't have to do a Wayne Rooney then.
Oh, probably not. I doubt it. Hopefully not anyway, but
No. Okay.
it doesn't really matter, does it? You are what you are.
Yeah. Well, that's very true. That is really very true. I'm very overwhelmed, actually. I mean,
Me too.
I thought that tonight was going to be special, but I certainly had no idea you were going to ring in. So thank you.
Well, I was just prepared. I just thought I'll Google the telephone number. I'll see if I can get through to the switchboard. I didn't know whether I'd be able to.
Yeah.
Just felt drawn to ring in to say thank you for playing it, because I know Louis will be so pleased. Because he worked hard on it at the time, he was proud of it at the time, and
Yeah.
he loved the fray, and so it was lovely to hear it with such clarity on the radio as well.
Well, Andrew's talking about, he's just been talking while we were playing it about playing it every week until we managed to get Louis on. But the trouble is, if we play every week now, we won't get Louis on, will we? We'll be playing.
Oh, he'll definitely come on, because he's really interested in doing things for Doncaster. That's something that he really wants to do.
That would be
And,
fantastic.
he's hoping that, as they become more well known, he's going to be able to help people out for charity and things like that.
Yeah.
He sees it as an opportunity to do other things other than be part of a band, which is the kind of person that he is.
Okay. Well, when he does come, if he's going to come on our show, I'm going to give him a football shirt to wear, and it's not going to be Man United.
You do that. You make him wear whatever.
Oh, we'll have all sorts of fun.
I love Man United, but I also love the Rovers. So it'd be fantastic if.
He was a big Rovers fan. He used to go and watch the matches.
All right.
They always went to watch the matches. Back in those days, it wasn't every match because they didn't have enough money to go to every game. But certainly, whenever he comes back to Doncaster now, he goes to watch the match, which is great.
Right. Well, it's great that you've come on, because we've had Stuart Piper, who's the president of the Dons Rugby League club, and it's been his job for the last 7 weeks to find Louis. And he's dreadful. He's just not very good at his job at all.
Useless, for want of a better word.
Even
Give him my email address, and maybe I can help him. Give him some clues.
Can I just butt in with a question?
Obviously, I'm not going to give it away completely. I have to work for it.
Can I just ask a question? Would you come on and chat to us as well?
Oh, you see, Susan
Would you
wants
come
you
on and
more
chat?
than Louis.
Would you come on and chat to us? Because I'm quite interested from a mum's perspective. I've got a son, he's 19, 20 now, and so I'm quite interested in how a mum feels about all this and what it's like, really.
Yeah, there you are.
I mean, definitely I will, come on and talk about that, because actually it's something that I think probably lots of mums in Doncaster can identify, because it's almost like when your child leaves the university or whatever.
Yeah.
It's something that takes them away from you.
Yeah.
The time that you see them becomes unpredictable. You're not sure when you're going to see them. And certainly for me, I can drive down to London lots of times to see him, and then he'll be recording, and then he'll come out to the studio. I'll get half an hour with him. We'll go for a coffee. He's got to go back. So time's really fragmented, but I've become very aware of how mums feel if he's my eldest child, leave home, and
Yeah.
I mean, he knows, and he knows exactly how it is for me. I'm really, really, I missed him terribly. I was just sending him texts when you were playing his song, saying, I'm really tearful about this because it's so lovely to hear that you're playing in Doncaster when people in Doncaster are knowing about you, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm not joking when we say that we are proud of Louis. We really are, because Doncaster's had some bad publicity over the years, but it's also got a lot to shout about. And I don't know if you probably didn't see the Times on Friday, but they did a feature on Doncaster. And,
oh, really? No, I didn't.
And they ended it with upside and downside of Doncaster. And it said the upside is that Doncaster's turning into the success story of South Yorkshire. And the downside is not a lot of people know about Doncaster, and they don't believe you if you tell them. So there you go. We're telling everyone that Doncaster is great because it is, and Louis is a great example of that, in my view.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what he wants to do. I mean, a friend once said to him, it was strange, actually, not a friend, somebody who lives outside of Doncaster, who had obviously knew more about the negative side, so I don't know why, but had said, when you go on and you audition, say you're from Yorkshire. And Louis went, oh, my God, no, I'm going to say I'm from Doncaster because I'm really proud to be from Doncaster.
Yeah,
so I really like that. As a young person,
I love that.
He almost straight away saw that he should identify himself with the place that he'd been schooled at. He's got friends there. He'd done his first jobs in Doncaster, so it was really important for him to make sure that he tried to put Doncaster on the map.
Yeah,
very seriously.
Well, he certainly has on Twitter anyway.
Well, we've just had.
Oh my gosh, it's going to get worse and worse, I'm afraid, because now it's been on. There's loads of people saying, who do we follow? Where's Sign FM? So now I'm sure the followers will certainly go.
Well, we've just had one from Canada, actually, from a girl called Melissa, who says, hey, I'm just listening to your radio show from here in Canada. So it does seem like people are listening from all over.
Oh, yeah.
The clarity is absolutely amazing on Listen Live. Well, it goes through my iTunes when I put it on. I'm not sure whether it does that for everybody else, but it was so clear. I literally hear everything.
Well, well, you've got Chrissy Moog, who's the station manager here, to thank for that, because she recorded it from YouTube, and they've got some great equipment at Sign FM, so maybe that's what it is. We just had a tweet from Melissa Trujillo, who's in Canada, saying, could you give me a shout out and tell the boys, or at least Louis, that Melissa in Canada loves them all, and I'm very proud. So
I think it's amazing. The fans we've got around the world is amazing, and that's the power of the internet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So far, a UK boy band that have been on a UK reality show have amassed so many fans worldwide already. It's quite exciting, I think, for their record label. Are very aware that the boys have got a lot of fans worldwide, and we'll see where it takes them.
Oh, Laura's tweeted her surname. She's tweeted you as well. My surname is McCallum. Ha ha.
Right. Okay, so now we know.
Now we know. So, and you've got 2 kisses. Well, maybe you've got one, and I've got one. So
yeah, one each.
None for me.
So, but no, I mean, it's been fantastic, and we are more than I mean, what we intend to do is, at 7:10 every Tuesday, we will be having a sort of Where's Louis slot. And we've been having a bit of fun with it, but there's also a serious side to it as well, of course. So, but we would love Louis to come on, and
I'd love you to come on, Mum.
The Holy Grail will be one Tuesday when Where's Louis? He's actually here in the studio in Doncaster to talk about coming from Doncaster and where he's gone from there. So that'll hopefully be one. That'll be a good thing to do one day.
Yes, I might be speechless that day.
It'll never happen. You'll never be speechless.
So, well, Jay, it's been absolutely awesome listening to you and talking to you, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much for playing your song. I was so tearful when I was listening to it, and thanks very much for supporting him.
Oh no! I mean, as you know, we would love you or anyone who knows Louis to come on our show, and we do think that he's one of Doncaster's greatest exports, because he is an export, isn't he? So
Yeah, definitely. I shall speak to him about that, and we'll get something arranged.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Guys, have a good evening.
Yes, you too.
Enjoy the south of France.
I will do. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, what do you make of that, Susan?
Oh, that was great. And did you
From the moment I met you, everything changed. I knew I had to get you, whatever the pain. I had to take you and make you mine. I would walk through the desert, I would walk down the aisle, I would swim all the oceans just to see you smile.